on, guys? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the MCU Phase 4 announcements that happened on the weekend. Now, I was away on the weekend. I heard of these announcements, but I didn't comment on them yet. So today I'm going to be commenting on them, giving my opinion. So I haven't really talked about much of what my state with the MCU is after Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home. And I will follow the stories of the characters that I okay? I will follow the stories of Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes. I'll follow the stories of Doctor Strange and Thor. I'm not interested in some of these new properties, though. Like Shang-Chi and the Eternals, I really have no interest in. I'll probably watch them eventually, but I just don't really want to watch them when they come out. So I'm going to be going through them in order and giving my opinions on them. So we have Black Widow up here, and I thought it was going to be a prequel, but apparently it's going to be between Civil War and Infinity War, which I actually do like that idea because I always thought there was not much commentary on what the Rogue Avengers were doing between Civil War and Infinity War. So that's an interesting concept to me, probably more interesting to me than some other people. So I actually do like that idea. I love Scarlett Johansson as the character, and having them talking about her going back to Budapest, it's got me interested. So I will definitely go see that movie. I want to see it in theaters, most likely. Then one of the shows, these are coming out in 2020 and 2021, if you're wondering. Then we have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, I'm really interested in what's going on with the Sam Wilson story after Endgame, where Steve Rogers obviously passed the mantle to him. And I don't know what that story is going to be about. Probably him, being Captain America, and Bucky's trying to kind of help him out, maybe. I don't know. I'm very interested in what the story is. Apparently, Daniel Bruhl is coming back as Zemo, and I hope they expand upon that character more, because like I say, I used to like that character, I think, but rewatching Civil War, I think he's kind of bland. So I'm looking forward to see if they do something interesting with that character. Then we have the Eternals. Don't know anything about these characters. All I know is that Angelina Jolie's in the cast, which I guess is cool, but I don't really care about that. I probably won't be seeing this one in theaters. I just have no interest really at all about the Eternals. Then we have Shang-Chi. All I know about it is that it's most likely a martial arts Chinese movie, and it's called The Legend of the Ten Rings, so the Mandarin, the real Mandarin, will be in it. And I know the Ten Rings was that terrorist organization that Tony Stark fought against in his trilogy. That's all I know about it, and I just don't really, I'm not really interested in it. It's no offense, it's not like I'm racist or something and I don't like it because it's Chinese or something. I just don't really, it just doesn't interest me as a concept. So I probably won't see that in theaters. I'll probably wait till it comes on, digital or something, or DVD or whatever. Then we have WandaVision. Pretty terrible title once again. I don't think that's a very good title. Wanda and Vision, I think, are two of the most underdeveloped MCU characters, and just two of the least interesting MCU characters ever. They just got pushed into the franchise, and then they were introduced interestingly, and then they just were basically wasted to me. So I just at the same time I want to see development for them, but at the same time the past movies have given me so little interest in their characters that I don't really want to see them expanded. So I don't know about that show. Maybe, I don't know, it's on the streaming service. I don't know if it's going to go to Netflix or not, but it's on a streaming service which you have to buy, and I don't know if I want to do that. Then we have Doctor Strange. Whoops. We have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Sorry that my camera is really bad at focusing here. So apparently this one will have Wanda in it. I don't know why, because they've said her powers are the same as Doctor Strange, but they aren't. They can't be, because Doctor Strange got his powers through sorcery, and she got her powers from the Mind Stone, so that makes no sense. I don't know how they're gonna comment on that. Apparently it's gonna be kind of a scary movie, like a horror-esque movie, so kind of interesting, but at the same time, not really. And they're bringing in some other villain called Nightmare. I don't know why they wouldn't just bring back Mordo. It's been by the time this movie comes out, it'll have been how long? It'll be been 4 or 5 years since the last one. I don't know. It's just not very interesting to me that they're not bringing back Mordo, because they set up Mordo to be the villain. I don't know if, let me know if Nightmare is Mordo, but just that's his evil villain name. I don't know. I just think it would have been more interesting to see Mordo, and I don't know why they have to push Wanda into this show. Apparently it does connect to the WandaVision show, though, so... I do like the character of Doctor Strange. I think the first one is very underrated, so I'm interested in that. Then we have Loki, which is about the version of Loki. Before the official announcement, people were like, oh, what if it's about Loki as a child? That would have been interesting to me. But now it's been confirmed it's about the Loki that got away with the Tesseract in Endgame, and I don't really find that an interesting concept because it's basically developing a character that already got development and whose character arc already ended, just in a different direction, and that's not interesting to me really as a concept, so I don't really want to watch that show. Like, I liked Loki as a character, but his story was done, his character arc was done, so I don't want to see a character develop that we've already seen developed, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not interesting to me at all. Then we have Marvel Studios' What If, which is like a bunch of what if scenarios. One of them is if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum. That's kind of interesting. So, I don't know. It's going to be animated, so it's going to be cool to see the Marvel actors voice animated characters. But other than that, it's not really the most exciting. We have Hawkeye as the next show. I don't know about that one. It seems kind of interesting. Like, I like Jeremy Renner as the character, and I'd like to see more development for him. Because even though he got some great development in Endgame and Age of Ultron, he never really got enough screen time, so I'm looking forward to seeing him have a solo outing. But having to develop, like, Kate Bishop, like, he was already training his daughter to be the next Hawkeye, so why not make her the one and not Lila? Like, why not Lila? Why does it have to be Kate Bishop? Like, why introduce an entirely new character if we already have a character that's similar enough? I don't know, it would probably get backlash, like the poor actress that played Tony Stark's daughter. If you don't know about that whole story, look it up. The whole actress that played Tony Stark's daughter in Endgame is getting all this hate for no reason. It's really disgusting, honestly. Then we have Thor: Love and Thunder, the fourth Thor movie, and I don't know if they're going to keep with Fat Thor. I don't know. I think that in Endgame they lean too much into the comedy aspect of Fat Thor and not enough into the dramatic aspect of his depression. So hopefully they do more with that, but, you know, it is going to be a comedy because it's directed by Taika Waititi once again. And Natalie Portman is reprising her role, but she's going to be Jane Foster Thor. And Valkyrie is apparently going to be, like, the first gay lead character. And maybe she and Natalie Portman will hook up as characters. I don't know. Not really the most interesting. Like, I don't have anything against that. I don't have anything against gay people, but it's just not really the most interesting concept to me. I don't know, I'll have to wait until I see more information about it, but I definitely will probably go and see that one when it comes out. And then the last one that we don't have any release date for, but has been officially confirmed, is Blade. I've never seen the old Blades with Wesley Snipes or whatever. I don't really have an interest in that either. We don't know when it's coming out, obviously, so I don't know. I'm just not really very interested in Blade as a concept. So, yeah, and then also we have some more that have been confirmed, but we don't have official release dates for, like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and we have Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2. So I'm interested to see those. I was hoping that Thor would tag along in Guardians 3. Now I don't know if that's going to happen now that we have Thor 4. So I guess wrapping it up, guys, some of these ideas are interesting to me. Like, I am interested to see what the Eternals and Shang-Chi bring to the table, but I just don't have an interest in those characters, so I will follow the stories of the characters I'm interested in, like Thor, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange. I think it's a weird time to release a Black Widow movie, but, you know, I want to follow the stories of Falcon and Thor and all that. I don't care about Loki. I don't really care about WandaVision, because it's like, once again, I want to see development for those characters, but at the same time, those characters were never interesting to me in the first place, so they're just really boring to me. So the past films didn't give me enough interest in those characters to the point where I don't really want to see development for them. So yeah, I don't know. I want to see Doctor Strange. I want to see Black Widow. I want to see Thor. Probably. I want to wait until I get more information. Some of these just aren't really that interesting to me, but I'll watch whatever, like, I'll definitely watch Spider-Man, all those movies. The characters that I already have seen in the films and I'm already interested in, and the stories I'm already into, like Falcon and Doctor Strange and Thor once again. But things like Loki, where it's like we're already seeing a character that has already been developed but is just developing in a different way. Like, that just seems so pointless to me. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think of the MCU Phase 4 announcements and what you thought of my video. It's not really an analysis, it's just an opinion video. But just let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.